there, it's me. I'm not exactly gonna show you how to make the chorizo kale potato soup that I'm gonna make because it's soup. I'll maybe explain what I'm doing as I go along and maybe like what seasonings I'm gonna use, but it's kind of self-explanatory, I think. It's not really the point of this video. This video is more to update anybody who cares as to why I've been posting my what I eat in a day videos, where my calorie goal is what I would call an unhealthy level of 1,000 calories and 1,022 calories a day. Don't mind me while I weigh out my food in my calorie counting app. New recipe: chorizo, potato, kale soup. I hate fighting with my fingers. Alright, I'm gonna start off by saying that it's gonna be 4 servings, but once I put in all of the ingredients and how much all of this weighs, I'm gonna aim for something that's like 300 calories ish, because my current goal is going to be 997 calories a week. I mean a day. A week. No, a day, because that is what the MacroFactor app has decided. And I want to be able to add stuff to my soup. Like, I know that this is going to be sort of similar to a zuppa toscana, but instead of obviously Italian sausage, I'm using chorizo, and instead of putting heavy cream in the soup, I think later when I heat the soup up, I'm just gonna add some sour cream to it. Okay, let's get back into this. How did we get to about 1,000 calories a day? So let's just say April 25th, 2024 is going to be the 2-year anniversary of this current weight loss extravaganza. I don't like saying weight loss journey. It feels a little too much like I'm the kind of person that puts inspirational quotes on the wall. It's not really my vibe. But yeah, it'll be 2 years since I started trying to lose weight for real. And I've been having pretty good success, as in like the first year I lost 75 pounds more or less by setting myself a calorie goal every day and just sticking to it, and then eventually that kind of just stopped working. And also I got tired of dieting, and it kind of, the last 8 months have been a yo-yo of about 20 pounds, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, and I'm getting really tired of that. Halfway through last year, however, I got the MacroFactor app, whereas I was just guessing my calorie goal to lose weight. This app is supposed to take in all of the data that you give it, even on your cheat days, and it over time tries to guess, you know, if you eat this much and your body weight does this, and you tell me that your goal is to, I don't know, lose 2 pounds a week, then you should eat this much to correct your situation. And I love the app so far. I think I'm the one that has kind of ruined my daily energy expenditure by not exactly sticking to what the app has told me to do. So the app has now decided that in order for me to lose 2 pounds a week, I need to eat around 1,000 calories. I've done this for, well, I did this for 3 weeks in December. This is gonna get a little confusing, but that's just because I'm going off the cuff, which is probably not the best way to try to tell a story, but I really don't like writing scripts, and I'm sorry. Sort of, not really, I'm not sorry. I did want to write a script. Anyways, in December, after I moved here, after moving 3,000 miles all by myself, in December, I figured I was in a good routine and that I could probably start to take things seriously with my weight loss again. And I also am in a new location, so I decided that I wanted to try all the new like restaurants and different food that's here that we don't really have in New Hampshire. And so I just gave myself every Monday to eat whatever I wanted. And I really took advantage of that. And to the point that when I was eating about, I think I was having 1,100 calories a day almost on the 6 days a week. The Monday, I was eating so much that I was only losing half a pound a week. Just not my goal. Like I said, I would like to lose 2 pounds a week. So I've decided that now I'm going to be a little more on task, especially now that Christmas is gone. Actually, Christmas Day, I ate 1,000 calories. That was the first day because I was feeling so bloated and disgusting from like the 3 days beforehand. And I wasn't like going balls to the wall or anything. I was just like literally eating whatever I wanted. Cheese and crackers, rice with veggies and turkeys, but like probably just like too much of it and too much of like the carbs because a lot of it was bloat. I was extremely uncomfortable. So yeah, we're not gonna eat what we want every Monday. In fact, I've decided not to schedule those days, but I am going to allow myself 2 days a month where I can eat what I want. And on those 2 days, I'm going to try to rein it in a little bit and try to eat more like salad and stuff during that day to try to fill me up on some healthier shit. This garlic does not want to peel. Oh my gosh, this is so annoying. But as I said towards the beginning of this, I know that eating 1,000 calories or less is not a healthy amount. In fact, when I started losing weight, I decided at the time that I didn't want to eat anything under 1,800 and that if I stopped losing weight, I would just move more. But this app is telling me that I need to eat 1,000. So whether or not the app is correct, we're doing an experiment to see if I do what the app says 28 out of 30 days a month and I start walking every day on top of, I already did strength training 2 to 3 times a week, so I'm gonna keep doing that, add in the walking. I've made a nice couple of walking options around here. There's lots of different streets I can go down, which is great because I don't like going down the same street every time, not only because it gets boring but also because stalkers. Yes, I'm paranoid. Yes, I have anxiety. Yes, I get scared, and yes, I walk at night, so it's a great combination. Anyways, I think I should just title this video talking while I peel garlic because I think most of what I have to say is going to be done before the garlic is peeled. So if I add in the walking every day, I think at some point I might even get a walking pad for my desk so that I can walk while I work, or just even like turn it around and watch TV and walk from my apartment. Then I can walk outside and get some fresh air, but I can also get some more steps in my apartment as well. And the point of that is to increase my energy expenditure so that hopefully the app will allow me to eat more while still losing weight. I don't know how long this experiment is gonna last. I think we'll check back in, well obviously I'll check back in more than every 3 months, but I think at 3 months is when I'll start to figure out if this is actually working for me, or if maybe I should like find a way to format the app so that it deletes all of my data and I start fresh and do it the right way this time. Or maybe just stick to like a 1500 calorie diet, or back to the 1800 calorie diet and literally make myself move a lot more. I figured that would be less fun. At least while I'm doing it this way, where I'm testing out the app, it's not really about me, it's about the app and testing out how it works, or if it works the way that it is sold to us to work. Obviously, I am not sponsored by MacroFactor. That would be silly. What do you know? I peeled the freaking garlic, guys. I peeled it. It's great. I'm gonna weigh it down, add it to my MacroFactor app. All that work for 37 grams of garlic. All right, so I think I explained everything that I'm gonna be doing with this experiment. I am still gonna post my YouTube story every day of what I'm eating and what my current calorie goal is. You'll notice that my calorie goal today and for the rest of this week is going to be 997 calories, and I'm hoping that I will lose enough by the end of this week that the app will give me more next week. It does a check-in every Monday morning at midnight or Sunday night at midnight, however you want to say that, and that's when it like recalibrates my calories for the week. So just keep an eye. I usually post the date on the title of the YouTube short, and then also you'll see if the calories have gone up and down based on how well I'm doing. And I think the rest of this video, I'm just gonna do some B-roll from my camera on my phone of how the soup turns out if you're interested, and I will do a screen recording of the recipe on MacroFactor so you can see the measurements of what I put in and how many calories, what the macros are and everything. If you want to see how exactly to make this soup, I could do a video if you want me to. Just leave me a comment or DM me on Instagram or whatever. Alright everybody, I'm gonna let you go because I'm just gonna chop this kale up, which is gonna be oh so exciting, and then I'm going to probably do a quick pan fry of the garlic, the onion, and the chorizo, toss it in the pot with the potato, the kale, and some chicken broth. And I think, what are we using? Italian seasonings, so marjoram, oregano, rosemary, thyme, probably some basil, maybe a little parsley, some salt, and some pep. If you want an actual video on how I'm making this soup, I can do that again at some point because I love this soup and I will make it again. I also made my favorite batch of borscht ever, so if you want a video on how to make the best borscht ever, I can do that. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna start chopping this kale. Have a good day. Goodbye.